All right, so you had to know I was coming. Anyway, I got a few words, okay, in regards to B. Simone's latest post that she did. First off, I want to say that I don't think what she's saying is wrong. Let's just say I see what she's trying to say. But I understand why it's not going over with. It's a lot of people are not receiving it well. Which she doesn't care and she shouldn't care. And obviously, because I immediately went straight to the comments to see, but she was ready. She was ready to pop off in the comments. She was ready to defend her stance. And that's good. So, but my whole thing is, what she said, like I said, is not wrong. That is her view. But it was some parts in the video. Satan knows the Bible, back to front to back. Okay, so that's what we get it misconstrued. I feel like a lot of lost people should not follow B. Simone's approach to Christianity, because you will continue to be lost. B. Simone, if you see this, I feel like you should speak more about you say you carried a rose quartz in your bra for 12 years. I never even knew what a crystal was until about 4 years ago. So enlighten us on how your spirituality, like how your journey went with spirituality. Again, I myself, I've never hired anyone to do any herbal work for me, put herbs together for me. I've never done a love spell. Talk to us about if you've ever done any of those things in your walk with your spirituality. I guess this would be the wrong time that I actually started following B. Simone. It was when she was on her, I believe it was headed up to her 30th birthday. And she said she wanted to have $1 million in her bank account. She wanted to make $1 million. So I would think she's like 33 now, 34. So I would think this was around the time where she was more spiritual, but she made $1 million though. She did that. Okay. So I feel like the only thing that I don't like about what was said is, one, how it was said. It is your platform, but if you're speaking from I just want some Jesus in life. I hope that post is not monetized. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing that Jesus would not like is you mocking anybody, and you making bread off of it. So I feel like it's kind of hypocritical. One thing that I always say on my own journey, okay, as someone who actually was heavy every Sunday, Bible in hand, on the way to church, who ran across the father of my children, who was the chief musician in the church. He knows the Bible front to back, and he lied about being married, and we have 2 children. So I don't want people to get the lines of Christianity. Christianity does not stop you from being stupid. It definitely does not help you just because you, Jesus, you could look like a whole fool. You feel me? So, but I feel like I'm a good person to speak on this matter because, one, I have a relationship with Jesus, okay? And God is my father. So in my eyes, I'm more of like a sibling to Jesus, although he is the Messiah, but it's all in our beliefs, right? Okay. When you've actually been on a certain journey for a certain length of time, okay, and you know your place in the world, you could be just a follower or you could be as well a leader, okay? I feel like with the post that B. Simone made, respectfully, like I said, not disagreeing on the stance, not disagreeing on what was said about crystals, not disagreeing on what was said about the dust and all of that. It's the mocking it. It's the mocking it. That's a no-no. You don't mock anybody. It's like glorifying Christianity and shunning anything else. And that is not what God intends, okay? That's what I'm saying. The Bible is meant to be understood, and you only going to unlock it at certain levels. And I feel like B. Simone just showed us that she's meant to be a follower and not a leader. I'm not canceling her, okay? Although she canceled a lot of people and a lot of people's ways of life, okay? Just because she's not on that anymore. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I'm going to equate her statement to people who are traumatized or they have something going on and they need a service dog. And you tell the people, and although it's just maybe like a mind thing, it's just what brings them comfort or whatever the reason may be that we as a people don't question, because why would we, if something comforts a person? It's kind of like saying you're giving birth to a child and you don't need epidural. No, God intended you. People back in the day was having kids with no medicine. You don't need an epidural. That's like the equivalent of what she was saying. Like, why would you want a woman who's pushing a baby out or getting her stomach cut open to not have pain meds if that's what comforts her? It's not that she's still not giving birth. You see what I'm saying? It's not like the child isn't going to be born. But why would you want her to feel, if she has a choice, an option to, I'm still doing this journey, I'm still doing this part, I just would really like to feel comforted and not in so much pain. Why would we shun her? And I know women do that too. They glorify having natural childbirths over people who have used medicine. That's the exact same thing that B. Simone just did with Christianity versus spirituality. In my opinion, like I said, respectfully, I feel like she caused more of a division, okay, which God does not intend any of us to be divided. And I get it. I'm a comedian. It was a comedic flair. I feel like God gonna have something to show up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you please, you rep your set, but you can build up one thing without knocking down another. Even though that's how you feel, and you really show the people how you really feel, and that's something you will never be able to take back. But just like you wasn't able to take back the comments about you don't bathe every day, I feel like B. Simone just shows us that she's coming from a very heartbroken place, and she really does need to maybe take some time off and actually heal. Get a regular job. Don't go on the comedy stages. Don't do that, because it's obviously a bad influence on the path that you're trying to have with Jesus. Okay? I feel like it's very conflicting. So I feel like it's just something where don't be the blind leading the blind, though. That ain't cool. So again, for the umpteenth time, okay? Just like she reiterated in her video, she's just saying what she's saying. That's how she feel. All she need is Jesus. All she need is Jesus. But Jesus don't need nobody to suck him off either. At all. Okay? And everybody should believe in the workings of Jesus Christ. They should. He is the Messiah. He is the Messiah. Yes, yes, yes. And I hate it that you're just discovering him just now. I do. But when you discover him, he don't intend for you to shoot others down. Because what would Jesus do? Not what you did. But you love him, though. And you know him. Do you know the Bible? The devil do, too. I just feel like let's not talk religion anymore. You know? Let's speak more. I feel like we'll better be able to receive you if use your platform and start with part 1 of how you discover spirituality and the different things that you've dabbled in along your journey. Okay? So I know you don't mind. You're coming from a stance of, maybe you don't mind losing subscribers. I mean, like I said, if you made your first meal off of not glorifying Jesus Christ, I mean, I probably wouldn't mind losing subscribers either.